What is going on, my good old friends of YouTube? It is your boy Stas here. Welcome back to another video. So you all saw the title today. We're going to be breaking down Palantir stock yet again, doing another update, breaking down the charts, going over key levels, how it's doing today, and going over how it's on the verge of breaking out. Seriously, it is. At this point, at least, I'm not sure when you're watching this video, but as of now, it looks like it's testing a major resistance. So if y'all find value, hit that like button, make sure to subscribe, and guys, do not forget to get up to 16 stocks for Moomoo, each up to $2,000. The clock's ticking. Use that link down below, or just simply go to stassurfest.com/Moomoo. We'll talk more about that later. And with that being said, well, let's just dive right into it. So it's currently about 12:35 p.m. on the East Coast when I'm making this video, and Palantir stock is up a whopping, well, 3.4%. Not crazy, but it is actually doing very well considering yesterday was pretty flat, and the stock's just been volatile in general over the past couple of weeks. And in the pre-market, you guys can see it was in the mid to low 15s, which is nuts. We actually took out the lows from yesterday in the pre-market today. Yesterday's low was at about, what, $15.40, and in the pre-market today, we hit $15.22. So we did start off with a huge dump off. We dumped down about 4% in the pre-market, and then we recovered from $15.20, and we hit a high just about 10-15 minutes ago of $16.70. That's a move of 9.7, almost 10% from the pre-market low, which is a pretty remarkable move if you ask me. So look at that. I mean, we took the lows out from yesterday. Then with, a couple hours later with this move, we took out the highs from yesterday and maybe from the day before as well. Let me pull the 5-day up. Day before that and the day before that. Now we're actually testing the highs, it looks like, from the 29th of September. 2nd of October, right around 1650 to 1680. That's a big spot where we're at right now. So this is for sure bouncing, reversing to the upside. We're above the moving averages on the 5-day, 5-minute. We have a golden cross, and you guys can see on this 10-day chart, let me pull that up, we are now running to the highs. You can see it even better here from the 29th of this month, right? And we also arguably have a triangle. You guys see that, higher lows being made, but we have resistance at 1680. So this is going to be the moment of truth for Palantir, right? If this could break 1680, which I'll set my alert, I'll put one alert there right now. Mark is that we're above 1680, and let me do another one at maybe $17. If we're able to break these spots, guys, I'm telling you, we could be getting that leg up. And at that point on the 20-day chart, we'll be at a fresh high on this time frame. And now, mind you guys, we're up around from 1368 to where we're at now. We're up around 20%. I mean, we're off, 20% off the lows, which is a pretty big move. And we're above the moving averages on this time frame as well. So let's see, man, if we do start clearing that 1680 17, that triangle could play out, and on the 4-hour time frame, which I want to spend some time on right now, that could be where the neckline breaks, which you guys remember, we've covered this before time and time again. There is a head and shoulders on Palantir, PLTR here on the 4-hour. There's an overarching head and shoulders, which is a problem for the bulls, no doubt, but the fact that we held 1370, very strong. You guys can see here, let me show you this. We held 1370. If I zoom in a bit, we held that back in June, end of June, mid-August, end August, end of September. The fact that we held that spot so strongly and we didn't fall through it, which if we did fall through that, the right shoulder would have completed in this right head and shoulders. It would have completed for sure. The fact that we held that, now we're starting to bounce over the moving averages again, and we're now running to the neckline again. This goes to show, at least to me, man, bulls are starting to gain a grip on the stock again, and we're literally one breakout away from explosion, at least the way I'm looking at it. And we have earnings coming up. They have to be pretty soon here, right, guys? Earnings were 2 months ago. I'm not sure when they're scheduled now, probably in the end of October or maybe early November. Either way, earnings have to be coming up here for Palantir. And guys, no doubt, it looks like we're getting to that neckline, which if I just get rid of these alerts, they might be blocking the view here for you guys. If I zoom in a bit, look, $17. We failed there back in the middle of June, back in the beginning of June. That point needs to frickin' break. And if we do, crack above that, $18 is a target that I'm looking at, which if I draw this line out, you can see $18. We hit that in the middle of July, failed. Then we broke out to $20. Which happens to be the next spot that I'm looking at that Palantir might be able to get to. Keyword is might. Nothing's guaranteed. Please, guys, please do your own research, your own due diligence. As always, this is not financial advice, but I'm looking at this, and I got to be honest with you all, which is what I do on this channel. I'm not, bias in one direction or the other. I'm going to give it to you all how it is, right? I'm going to tell you what the charts are showing, and a couple of days ago, it did look like Palantir was about to collapse, no doubt, especially if it broke 1350. But now things are changing to the point where, holy crap, Palantir could be a breakout play again, at least in my opinion. If we break that 17, from there 18 could be next, $20.25. These are legitimate targets. So let me actually set my alerts again before I forget. Let me just put one. I'll just put one at $17. Mark is at or above, and we'll see if it clears that. Maybe not, obviously, today, or maybe it is today. I don't know. You never know with the stock market, but probably at some point next week, this is going to be something that I'm watching for. And on this 3-year chart, you guys can see which, we're still far off the all-time high of $45. But on the 3-year chart, if I draw some levels out here, if we do start to get really hot over the next couple of months, the next year, who knows, mid-high 20s is where this stock used to be once upon a time, guys. Back in, it looks like here, the June month of 2021, heading into September of 2021, heading into the end of 2021, which is where this thing really got derailed. I mean, geez, guys, from $27 in the end of 2021 all the way down to $5 by the beginning of 2023. So essentially, a whole year went by, and Palantir went down from $27 to $5. That is 80%. So you got to realize, guys, this stock's risky. It's one of those that moves all over the place very aggressively, which you all at this point know, or maybe you don't, which is why I just said it. But either way, guys, this looks really good. And on the intraday chart, let's see if we start to bounce off this moving average here, the 180 SMA, which is huge. That's where we're at right now in real time as I'm making this video. If I draw the arrow out, you can see right there. And let me get the circle tool out to draw it out, and we'll do an update, man. Maybe not tomorrow, maybe Sunday. I don't know. Again, I'm going to Italy, guys. So, I'm not sure. I think I mentioned that in my previous video. I'm going to Italy, and, it's going to be, it's our honeymoon, and we're there for 2-3 weeks. I'm not really pressed about making a bunch of videos, but if I do have some time and I want to do an update, if I'm bored, if you guys know how vacation is, you're out all day, you're doing this, you're doing that, and you're crashing at the hotel for a little bit, if I have some time, I'll do another Palantir update. All right, I'll do another Palantir update, and we'll see how it's looking. But right now, guys, it's pretty much chilling in the mid 16s, and we'll see where it goes from this point. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Of course, hit that like button and make sure to subscribe here on YouTube. It's free. Make sure to follow me on X as well, at Stocks Talk Stocks, if you want to keep in touch. Throughout my honeymoon, I'm going to be way more active on Twitter. I'll be posting pictures, doing all that good stuff on Instagram as well. Make sure to go follow me at StockSurfest, Stocks Talk Stocks. You'll find me on Instagram, guys. I'm verified on both of those platforms because there's a lot of freaking people out there that are stealing identities and messaging you guys and trying to scam you guys. And by the way, I'm never going to message you first. Keep that in mind. I will never do that. And, it's just the sad world that we live in today. And before you guys click off the video, don't forget to get up to 16 stocks from Moomoo, the sponsor of today's video. Each of those could be valued up to $2,000, guys. Just use that link down below or simply go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. Once you open up your account and fund it with at least $100, you get 5 stocks right off the bat. And fund it with at least $1,000, you get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks. And guys, the best part of the promo is fund your account at least $5,000 on top of those 15 stocks for a limited time. That is, you also get a free share of either Tesla stock or Google stock, which makes this a no-brainer, guys. So get on it, guys. Use that link down below. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys later.